Let's get it. Will call the action, and that's Brandon Godden and Charles.
Larry, you are Devin Hester's going to go. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one. Between the balls and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Hester with officially a 103-yard return. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long they've talked about having this type of a start. I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yep.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's the offense, and we talk about the tight end, Jacob Tamme.
A lot of people thought of him as simply a safety valve receiver. He can be a primary receiver. Jacob Tamme shows better athleticism than what people expect.
On 2nd down, Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there, Ryan Jones. 42 yards.
They made him like goddamn
a great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off at
touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 33 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular
I need a broom.
They had no answer.
Where you at? Let me go. Oh, shit. My damn refrigerator. I guess it's going to kick off. Yeah.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25.
I didn't know where he went. I thought he retired or something. Man. Damn.
They come out here in the eye. Now a carry here for Terrence West. And he's brought down. West, the third-year man out of Towson. Really great game week for 113 yards and a score.
And what a great story he's turning out to be. Towson, very close to where he's playing his ball now, is where he played his college ball. And he's starting to fulfill
he was
not
good
just
as a slot receiver, though.
But that role as the lead back that they can depend on to eat up carries.
Yeah, there you go. Really.
On the ground, it's West again. And he was able to shed the tackle.
I think he returned his
credited with a one-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In this offense, they look towards Steve Smith a lot.
It's a good idea, because if you don't, you're going to hear about it. No one plays the wide receiver position angrier or better than Steve Smith Sr.
Second down, Flacco now. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And it's possible that today the most important group could be the linebackers.
Yeah, the second level, as we like to call them, right? Defensive front has to control things, but the linebackers, they do more than clean up. They help create big plays.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. The open man is Smith. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on second. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Once more, it's Flacco. He's got time.
Much time. Oh, yeah, let's get it.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Flacco now on fourth. Nowhere to escape.
Hell yeah, he came on the line fast. I ain't gonna lie. God damn.
For a loss of 7. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Damn.
Looking to find a lane,
I
but he
need
can't
one more
reined
block,
in
I
at
swear.
the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the
This running
pickup
on
there,
this
and
shit
it'll
is
bring
crazy.
up a 2nd and 9. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
C.J. Mosley's your prototypical Alabama linebacker. They'll come downhill and smack you, but they understand the game so well.
2nd down following the run. They come out here in the eye.
Damn. Yeah, you right.
Here on
You
the play
right.
clock. Now it's Ryan. He's got time in the pocket.
Damn, I can't
And
believe he
it's
caught that.
complete to
Shit,
Levine
never squeezed that bit in
A
there.
really nice pickup of 14
I don't like
yards
him,
and
man.
a
He's
boost
sorry.
of
Yeah,
sticks.
so little I
Almost
can't
not
stand
fair.
him.
The big guy running the corner route, being
Yeah.
able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
He big and all,
Sometimes you
but
want
he
to
ain't
have
like
a
no Tony
linebacker
Gunn.
on him, a bigger body guy who can
Not
handle him
close to it.
physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often
Oh,
wins the
shit.
route.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get
I
there
knew
to
they
finish
cheated
him
Atlanta
off.
on that last game against the Seahawks. That shit crazy, man.
Again, they'll run with
I was
Freeman.
mad about that shit.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run
Oh, they did it
plays.
on another game?
A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Here's Ryan to throw. And that's caught by Tammy. A gain of 11 and a first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much right after the catch.
Game by one.
So the offense has it.
We needed that game, though, because we could have been a good lead,
like the defense in press
over our
here.
division. But shit, it did what it did.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Damn.
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Here comes the D swarming to the line. To throw is Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And it's 4th down.
All right, let's go ahead and try and get into the body and the mind of the linebackers. Yeah, I know they're bigger and stronger than I ever was, but in this situation, they understood what was going on as much as the offensive guys. Because the offensive guys always taught, find the first down sticks and make the play. On defense, what do you want to do? Guard the first down line. Make sure they don't get there and tackle them in front. They were able to drop in their zone coverage, figure out where the first down line was, and end up making the play, swatting it away so they couldn't get the completion.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh,
and he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And it all out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 on the gain there, and it's good enough for a Baltimore first down.
Every now and then when we see a really good run, we really tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did, what the receivers did to help. Sometimes the running back's pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of good yardage and made it happen with great effort. And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack. For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Like, it's lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guy's trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
They come out here in the eye. A break from the ground game here. Flacco. It's a short one here.
Oh,
and he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Oh, shit. I jumped outside.
So a penalty by the offense, and now they
jump
face
outside
a
in a
first
minute.
and
I ain't
15.
gonna lie. You trying to switch the defense up and shit? I'll jump outside in a minute.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
Shit.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Flacco here on 2nd down. Allen on the dump off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. This is Allen.
Oh.
He needed 2, but he doesn't come anywhere close. And the Falcons defense.
Thought you had that one. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't get in there.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
Damn. He caught that. Come on. Give it to
Run
me.
your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it.
They stepped out the ground. I might have did though. Oh yeah, first and 10.
Now the pitch to Freeman.
Come on, get out the way.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Ryan. And Tammy with it over the middle. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
It's really come into vogue to talk about the different gaps that the defense tries to attack in an offensive line. And most of the time...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. A 12-yard touchdown.
He ain't even jumped, bro.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Hell yeah. He ain't even try to damn attempt to try to knock it down.
Defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Shit. Catches the ass,
That would have been a
man.
net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped
break his
where he
knee,
would have
look
been
over
if he
it.
had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Passing play, Flacco. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. To pass, Flacco. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner.
I never get over 100 yards.
Where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone.
Had to go for the half, man. Had to. Tried to.
Indeed.
And they extend their lead.
I see you bagging down defense. I said, oh shit, I might throw an interception. That's it. It don't matter. Shit.
That's momentum that they carry in.
I just threw it.
Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I can't never run a damn kickoff return.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime.
I never ran one back on the computer.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change.
I don't know how you can switch it down, like the special teams will pop up, but you gotta pick what's up there right now. I can't have my single back return. I don't like having 2 returns back there. I just like having 1 back there. I don't know how to switch it.
3rd quarter starts with a run by Freeman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And some room to maneuver. And a cut to the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big run there by Freeman. 65 yards on the ground. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. The slot man in motion right. Play clock winding down. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd and short.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
That's complete, right around the 8. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive,
and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Falcons will extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line, do so.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh, shit. That's...
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half.
What are you doing
they
in there?
Offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams
let the window stay down and let it rain.
Just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. Yeah. These things worked well for us.
He's got a man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are
come on.
That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you, push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down less than a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Flacco, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, bro, you play Call of Duty too? Or you play Fortnite?
They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. Okay. That'll be a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflate, and he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And now last time,
I don't like that either. Yeah. I hope that new one, that's why I asked you, because I know I'm get that the Modern Warfare. They say it's gonna be back on the ground, boots on the ground. That's what they said.
We've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But you know, there was a big time coach in the state of Ohio who once said,
yeah, that what they said. November 4th.
3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
That's what they said.
I
can't mess with that jumping around.
That puts him over $150 now.
I would never got Black Ops 3 if the system ain't come with it. Yeah, I didn't like that, man. I said, man, are you serious? Man? Why they mess with it? I still be playing my dang Black Ops 2 on my PS3, man.
On second down, here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
2nd down, 9 yards to go. On 2nd down, Ryan.
Oh.
And that is incomplete here. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Ryan. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Cut that bitch on that.
There's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Boot it. Damn, I wanted that from it.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Oh,
look at the jump.
Oh, shit.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25.
Damn, white boys can't handle that.
They'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They'll run again here with West. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Oh.
Now it's Flacco. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And a great spot to start this drive from here. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. They toss to Freeman.
Oh, shit, Freeman.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
There we go. 11, hey, South.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And the cutback to the sideline. And he's brought down. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
When a coaching staff sees their team run the ball this successfully in the 4th quarter, they're really excited because you can plan for a running game all you want and want to press that advantage when you get it. But for the most part, it's a little bit of a surprise. And right now, they're going to keep that going.
Oh, shit, threw it right to him.
It's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Typical Ryan.
Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory.
Shit.
But the other guys held up.
Come on.
Didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it. Not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
He's going to air one out.
Oh.
The guy's man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Flacco here on 2nd down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Flacco, Allen here on the screen. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
Oh, shit.
Still,
you had open.
Ended up with a solid gain.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Looking for 2 yards here on third down. Flacco. The open man is Smith. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a first and goal. And they're going to speed things up here.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And quickly, they get to the line. Flacco looks to throw.
Get that bitch. Stop knocking it down.
He dropped it. Now it was tipped.
Fucking dead.
Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. And here just playing for pride at this point. Down big, but they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And here now come the Falcons. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Yeah, let me puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third down.
Could be a blitzer.
Now it's Ryan. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Third down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
Oh, shit.
This is
incomplete.
A huge gamble, and it does not
I'm
pay
dead,
off.
bro.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Mike Wallace, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Smith will come in motion right. Second down, Flacco now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Flacco.
Damn.
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable, as he'll go for it on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Surveying the field. Buying time to his left. And this is incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out in complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. They covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
makes them happy.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Terrell Suggs in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Damn. Can't hike the damn ball.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
Yeah, I think Atlanta playing right now. I don't know who won. The game should be almost over with. All right, bro. Good game, man.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Hey, bro, you gone? Yeah, you don't even know. You done shitting on yourself. Just drag his ass. Fuck with me on this Madden. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
breaking in. I'm breaking in. I'm breaking in.
Show me what you like. Hey, I put money, I can match it for ya. I'm in this all white fit, looking like a brick and all them zippers on a jacket on ya. He got a thing for Latin. He wanna hear a little Spanish in it. I told him it ain't practice it. I'm about to fill you up with Scottish waves. Rock up with the click and I ain't looking like the side in this. I'm the opposite cause I'm the main event and boxing in it. As the time been ticking, I've been out here playing my position. I'm about to get it now. Ain't no one about to block my hit. Cause someday, something come along. Someone tell me I'm somewhere, doing alright. Somewhere, somebody there, someone, somebody there. One day I'll be the love of my life, but not tonight though. Hey, I'm only here for a minute. Bet you want a girl to keep it independent, and I know you gotta like a girl that's this appealing. Get you caught up in the moment, then I'll get you in your feelings. Tell your boys that you gon' meet them later on. Both of us are so taxi, leave the meter on. First time you out in Cali, never tried no strong, so you gon' have some stories to tell when you take it back home and tell them one time. So we always showed you what it's like. Leave you sleepy like the call the umpire. Get you riding, get you rolling, get you gotta go. I got a flight up in the morning. Someday, someone to tell me I'm someone doing alright, doing alright. Somewhere I'll find out someone that's somebody that one day I'll be the love of my life, but not tonight though. He tryna catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. Shout out to my that can get it independent and ain't looking for no love though. He tryna catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the though. He tryna stunt and give me drinks. I got the bottles in the section and I promise to pay.
My second body cost a lot. After I bought it, I just wore it home. Reading philosophy and gossip rags. Spending my bottom dollar on my toes. I'm a pacifist who's never not been pacified. I'm a piece of... It's a point of pride. I'm the super rich complaining I want more in life. Cry, baby, cry, oh, cry, baby, cry, oh. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference. I lost the weight and then I start to tumble. My mom betrayed me many years ago. I walk alone to keep from slipping under. Got lost as soon as I stepped out the door. I'm the martyr who just never got his time to shine. I'm a punk kid, no reason why. Nothing finer than the taste of tears running down my face. So cry, baby, cry, oh, cry, baby, cry, oh. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference. Set off in search of satisfaction, rattling my replacement heart of gold. I'm coming back to join the cast of Carmen. I never sung a single song before. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference.
Hello, my name is Kamal. I am from the clouds. I'm a human now, but I used to be a raindrop. Word up, I'm really good at putting words up. I make them levitate and circle with the birds. I don't need to force it, I let it occur. Whatever occurs, thank you. Feel like I was touched by an angel. Once again, a whole nother angle. I got a lot of holes in my ankle. I got a lot of love and a whole lot of ignorance, and that's a good thing if you want to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. I am the killer in the grasses. I am the kid in the corner with the glasses. I am the specter, you should respect her. I don't expect the special, ain't special. I don't expect nothing. I'm just really glad I could say something. That's a blessing. Ain't no stress affecting my presence. But sometimes the pressure keep pressing. Worst keeps my impression impressed. That's the way to relate. I'm just trying 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 to relate. From the presence, now, presence, 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 come out, come out, come out, come out, come out, come out, come out. Three chains. Ow. Caught up in my, put your head on backwards, then skate off after, engage in laughter about what just happened. Napkins get sent to mammies, is that too graphic? Catch you in traffic, you sitting daffy like stealing candy. My ceiling's absent, my wheels are massive, my friends assassins. All of us, our mothers queens and our women dancers. My rivers rapping, my finish splashing, my gills are flapping. I bit some matches, then sip something and kiss the dragon. I'm really rapping, no fingers snapping, I'm packing. Y'all slipping, my swag is dripping, so here's a napkin. What's really happening? Verbal attacking, I'm showing passion. Know what I mean? See, I'm the king like I'm from Akron. I'm going overboard, somebody call the captain. And when it come to getting checks, I always want the fat ones. I'm so I can sing to a chandelier. My flow a glass of spade and yours a can of candle. Too many buttons, not enough. These bugging, the SWAT is coming.
Damn, ain't that about a bitch. Yeah, Falcons are lost. Damn. I'm pissed off now. Whoever faces me on this shit, I'm gonna go off. Fuck your feelings.
It's gonna be trouble. We come through and catch you while you cuddle. Barrels like tunnels. Don't even mumble. I'm back to ballin', I'm in the back full of only. Pull on the scene enough. We ain't playing past Detroit. Ready turkey, spaghetti, and cast.
Ah, damn it. Ain't that about a bitch.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Falcons going up against the Broncos. So let's get you out to Denver for the call of our game. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, we are a couple miles west of the Colorado State Capitol building as we come to you from Sports Authority Field at Mile High here in downtown Denver. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Denver Broncos. So the D-line's going to spread out.
No. Check. Patriot.
In motion left goes Sanders.
Watch him now, Barney. All right, now, look at 56. Look it.
Simeon. A dump off to Anderson. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson, 47 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, you couldn't.
They come up in an offset eye. They run. Devontae Freeman. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. On second down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete. Virgil Green is tied in, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. The offense on your screen now, and our first look at C.J. Anderson.
And what a look it's going to be. Making a name for himself rapidly, running the football.
Now Simeon. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jordan Norwood, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. So out come the Falcons now. Going to give it to Freeman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Freeman again. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. Now Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you can at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. C.J. Anderson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
And that's the kind of pass that adds up over time, Brandon. You may not have picked up a first down there, but if you keep chipping away at it, eventually big plays may result.
Second down, just 1 yard to go. On second down, here's Ryan. And complete on the right side, it's Tammy. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me was balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
First and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the catch is made by Justin.
What kind of shit is that,
and these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
In the backfield is Anderson. And the back goes into motion. Simeon. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
Now Simeon completes it to Norwood. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
All right, here we go.
Back to throw again. Screen play, Anderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. And give him a gain of 37.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete. So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
And from the 9-yard line now, it's first and goal. Anderson. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
I don't think we talk about it enough, but I think that C.J. Anderson signing to Denver again in the offseason, I think that was a big, big deal for them.
He did struggle a little bit in week 4, 19 carries, 49 yards. Did, however, hit the end zone.
Yeah, hit the end zone, and he provides other things for them, including pass protection for their quarterbacks.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was the super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the play there?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
This will be taken about the 12. Look at the spin. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They come out here in the eye. Now it's Freeman. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now it's Ryan. And it's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Left side here to Sanders. And now what they want to see here, he's still down on the field. Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Simeon. He's going to let this one go deep.
Give me that
He
shit.
rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there. When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
3rd and long, it's Ryan. Another turnover as this one's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
It's caught, left side, Tammy. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. This is Freeman. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Everyone likes a triumphant homecoming, don't they? And Aqib Talib coming back to Tampa for the first time to play the Buccaneers. 2 interceptions for the Broncos.
Not bad. Now 3 on the season, 33 on his great career.
A flat-out ball hawk.
23 yards on the play. And partner, a nice little connection there on the corner route.
The receiver set it up perfectly, worked his way inside, and then broke it back to the outside for the completion.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster. It all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. third down, Ryan. And he's got Sanu. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. 2 minutes first half. Back to Denver right after this. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On first down, Ryan. Deep drop. Caught on the right side by Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Ryan leaves with Freeman on the draw. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Ryan, his pass caught at the 4. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons get a bit closer. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He was looking for Jordan Norwood that time. Glancing back at week 4 for a second. Couple of huge quarterback performances from Matt Ryan and Ben Roethlisberger.
And the number 5 just keeps coming up, doesn't it? Because Ben Roethlisberger threw for 5 touchdowns against Kansas City. And Matt Ryan, 503 yards against Carolina.
19th time ever in NFL history a quarterback has thrown for over 500. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check. Patriot. Here we go.
Simeon. They set up the screen to Booker. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They go play action here. Emmanuel Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 63 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Weems to return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now Ryan on first down. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Now that's the way you run offense. Understanding your clock situation. Excellent job getting to the sideline and getting out of bounds. That's the way to conserve time.
Here's Ryan. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Looking to speed things. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, Ryan. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, T.J. Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And Denver getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders as time expires in the first half. And the Broncos add on.
Did I just see all of that happen? Did I just see the pass, the catch in the end zone for a touchdown, the clock go to zeros? All we've got now is the PAT left before we end a really good half.
Yeah, that's something to take into the lockers. Little momentum to build on for sure.
And what I want you to watch is the team that kicks the PAT as we expected to go through the post. Watch how quickly they head to the locker room. They'll be the ones that have the momentum, and they'll be flying.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Patrick DeMarco, the fullback, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
Receivers work all the time on making sure they catch the ball, haul it into their bodies before they turn and run. A little bit of loss of focus on that play.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. A dump off to Anderson. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a pickup of 14 there. And it'll be first down, Denver. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays, those big ones downfield. Instead, as you noted, takes the check down, dumps it off, gains good yardage anyway. Really well executed.
In the backfield is Anderson, and he'll get it up the middle. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And this offensive unit, they have to face a third down and 12 now.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
This is Booker on the dump off. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Check 31, check 31.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Offense looking to avoid a third and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now Ryan down around. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. And Denver getting set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Simeon. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
time. Long way since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. And that's going to be incomplete. And that was incomplete, but I don't know how much of that falls on the quarterback. He was pressured.
Brandon, the rush showed up so fast, the quarterback had no chance to get the ball downfield.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Simeon. Forced out to his left. And Green with a catch left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
27 yards on the gain there. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They're going to hurry back to the line now. inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Virgil Green, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there, that type of a one-handed catch, what's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro it with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone, not much more impressive than that. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, but the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third. Third and long. It's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on second down. On second down, Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. So a 3rd and 9, and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Now Ryan. And that's caught by Tammy. What a decision to go for it on fourth from their own territory, and it pays off. 45 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a fourth down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped him on third down.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Now Ryan on second down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. On third down, Ryan. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. They're already Already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th, and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones from 13 yards out, and the Falcons claw one back.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no. There was no ice bath. You just tried to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Screenplay, Anderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now Simeon backing up. And Green with a catch left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. In the backfield is Anderson. Simeon. On the right side, caught by Green. Oh, he shifts past him. And he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And, oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. 10 yards to go on 3rd.
Here we go now.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Yeah, here now come the Falcons. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
2nd down following the incompletion. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the...
gosh.
I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no. Demon face spitting in my cup all night long. Wield your tongue at my throne of power. Oh no. I never for a second thought that I was dead. Oh no. I never for a second let you into my head. Oh no. I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive. I bet you die, you were the love of my life. Whoa, no. I bet you thought that I would lay down and die. Whoa, no. I bet you thought that I would lose my mind. Oh no! I bet you thought that I'd give up tonight. Oh no! Bleeding knees, but honey, I can still cry. Oh yeah! I'm going crazy to get out of this. Oh yeah! I'll take a bow and I'll show you how to survive.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Brady's Patriots going up against Ryan's Falcons. With that, let's get you over to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, in what is scheduled to be its final season as an NFL stadium, there's a look at the Georgia Dome here in Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So the D-line's going to spread out. Blunt, the lone running back. He's going to get the football. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second down, offense behind the sticks here. 2nd and 13. Again, here's Blunt. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and LeGarrette Blunt, the featured back.
The big knock on him coming out of college was his lack of speed, but it's definitely not his lack of power. He runs right through opposing tacklers and sets things up big for his offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne. In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, the left-footed Ryan Allen to kick it away for the Pats. Eric Weems back deep to return it. And take it right on the 30. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, this is just basic football right here because we're getting right down to it. Toss sweep. So for the offense, you're often pulling linemen to get out ahead of your blocker. And if you're the defensive guys, either you meet them with force or you get up underneath them with speed in order to try and finish off the play.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And if this offense is going to flow today, certainly the running back will be a key piece.
Without a doubt, because they asked their runner to not just do that, but to block, to catch, to help set a tone for their offense.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Justin Hardy, 59 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Okay, Charles, defensive starter time for the Atlanta Falcons.
And let's spotlight Keanu Neal, the safety out of Florida. So big, so athletic. Many thought they might make him an outside linebacker, but I think they're going to use him as a hybrid. Outside linebacker, strong safety, kind of in the Cam Chancellor mode in Seattle.
Surveying the field. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot that makes sure the receiver has his body in front of the defender.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Blunt, the lone running back. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On 2nd down, here's Brady. Finding time. He's going to a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Got it. There we go. Ready.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Wait, hey, take
The toss play left. There goes Devontae Freeman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, I love it when we see some basic football here. Toss, sweep, that's one of the first plays they put in the playbook. And if you're the offense, you're trying to get those big guys around in front of your runner to get him downfield. And if you're the defensive guys, get up underneath them and finish off the play, just as they did there for a loss.
So on 4th down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
And Rob Gronkowski had 1 catch for 11 yards against Buffalo. It came in the 4th quarter. He's still trying to get back in form after the pulled hamstring earlier this year.
Yeah, and as he gets back into form, he'll be happy to have Tom Brady back under center.
And Martellus Bennett, another tight end, helping take the pressure off of Gronk.
And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a 1st down. They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
One of the notes I had about LeGarrette Blount coming out of college, he's knocking out.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Danny Amendola there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And that's off the mark, incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
To throw is Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And that's the connection, Ryan, to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
Now it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jamie Collins coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Here's Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air. All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Now Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Brady to the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just one catch, 16 yards for Edelman against Buffalo. Now, he did have a 90-yard touchdown catch on the first play from scrimmage, but it was called back.
And that's unfortunate, isn't it? Because when you get off to that kind of a start, you're really flying.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to get this one down to the 25.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos. And a loose football. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
There's no doubt that his size is a factor, but I've seen a lot of big running backs in the league not have that kind of impact because they don't run like a big back should. Get behind their pads, as they like to say, lower center of gravity, and knock people backwards. Sometimes they run too upright and take too many hits. Not this guy. He knows how to get low.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. LeGarrette Blount taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On second down, Ryan. And it's complete to Jacob Tamme. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Ryan, he's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 79 yards. And the Falcons Hurricanes are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 11, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big
rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Well, they only had a yard to go. They tried to pass the football. Defense blitz. Defense got there.
Yeah, I think on this one, this is probably good scouting, understanding a few tendencies and figuring out that, hey, they may take a shot. They dialed up the pressure and got to him.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Brady to throw. And he'll set up the bubble screen to Edelman here. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 11 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2nd down following the run. Now Brady goes right side, complete to Gronk. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
Brady gives now to Blunt. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Brady to throw on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Adrian Claymore able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught. Gronkowski. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And coming off a 1-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read the...
Mohamed Sanu with nobody ahead of him. The 40.
Say what?
20. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu, 98 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. On first down, Brady.
Oh, yeah. Come here, boy.
It's intercepted.
Get it together.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know, they're ready. They want that to happen again.
You would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Shit.
Here's Ryan. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They convert on third with a gain of 22. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway.
Say what?
This will probably get away from them.
It's caught over the middle. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Tammy in a
minute.
minute.
Jam the receivers at the line here.
Little
Press
Tammy.
coverage look defensively.
Tammy.
Now Ryan
Jacob.
on first down.
Jacob.
And this one's incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Second and 10 now. Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
One more chance, Harley.
On third down. A heavy rush and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see
Jacob. Oh,
damn, you and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Give me that shit.
He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's second down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
Escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley in there to another sack, their 6th of the afternoon.
He ain't done yet.
Now Brady, and this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And they're going to speed things up here. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots move back within a couple of the lead. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Brady will look to throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
One of the things that's really difficult for an offense is often identifying how to block a 3-4 defense. Well, when they're coming on a blitz, even more difficult. They're elusive targets and hard to hit.
And quickly, they get to the line. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. And that's caught by Tammy. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate. Yeah.
And I think we saw a college route.
Say what?
Freeman, they're not going to get him.
Say what?
Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have broken our tie. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. To throw for it is Ryan.
There you go, Tammy.
And the
Jacob.
4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So the Patriots coming out now. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Wait, 20, go, let's go. Detective, reload.
They'll look to throw.
She got me
As he
over, man.
releases it,
Better not hold
and
that
that'll
that
fall
long,
incomplete.
You ever notice that when Tom Brady does get hit and drop to the ground, there's some guys back to him pretty quickly to check on his health, aren't there?
That's exactly right. For as much as he throws, doesn't take a lot of square shots, but took one there.
He's really smart in the pocket, isn't he?
Ooh,
Even after the
lay
pocket,
down.
he
You ain't get
understands
it.
where the pressure's coming from. He senses people. You're exactly right. Doesn't take too many direct ones, but that one had to hurt.
Back to throw.
Boom!
And he can't
Shit,
get
man.
He's taken down.
Tight
What a
man.
huge play at this point in the
That's
game.
it, that's game,
Here
man.
comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to
Going to
take
lead the
over
game.
here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition.
Don't
no
do
good.
it. Don't you do it, Freeman.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called
Don't
by the
you do
Patriots.
it.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Freeman, the lone man
Let's
in
get
the
it.
backfield.
Let's
now
get it.
they'll run it on the toss. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this
can you
fourth
stop,
quarter
Julio?
play. 3rd down and 12. Ryan to throw.
Because you can't even stop Justin Hardy.
Fires
Oh,
one,
man,
but
that
incomplete.
Roughing the passer. Let's get it.
So a big
That's that
roughing the
bullshit,
passer
man.
penalty, Charles, and of course that's 15 yards.
And everyone knows how protected the
bullshit.
quarterbacks are. You've got to make sure that when you launch at a quarterback, that you're hitting him in the right
Justin
spot
Hardy,
and
once
at the
again.
right time.
Can you stop him?
Here's Ryan to throw. Complete over the
Push
middle
it
to
up the first
Hardy.
one. That's all we do. That's
And
all
play
we
is
do.
stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout
We're
here.
gonna throw this
That'll
touchdown
be their
pass real
3rd
quick
and
shut you
final
up.
stoppage here
Shut your
as
eye.
we step aside. Ryan wants to
Yeah,
throw.
Tammy?
And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Looking to speed things up here, going with some
Justin
tempo.
Justin
Now
Hardy.
Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll be 1st down Atlanta. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
So the D-line's going to spread out.
Jones. Julio.
Here's Ryan.
Jones.
And he's across for the late touchdown.
What I see.
And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Give me that goddamn ball.
Out comes the New England offense to
Trace what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
Good
This
thing,
is not
homie.
a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
So long.
is going down and the weekend's here.